known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Buffalo Bills. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Western New York. Brandon Condrington to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
What's that?
Allen comes out throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Middle.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Look out!
Allen on 3rd and short. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
They will go. It's Allen. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run!
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, go!
Counter give to ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, easy, route! Hey, Ginger!
Lawrence working from the gun. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
Codrington now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Round 80.
First down throw for Allen. Finds his fullback. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. First and 10 from the 41.
Hey.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Complete left side to Thomas. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's a gain of 8. But it brings up
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football.
11.
And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1.
Here we go.
They're going to try with ETN. And he won't even come close to getting back to the line here. No shot at converting. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
319. Look out.
Here's a give to Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw now, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, it's Allen. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Jets pick it up. Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone. He's cooked the intended target.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence throwing here. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Rolling out to his left. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
ETN has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pull out in front further, 13-zip. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Bills, nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Cotterington now to return it. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. And it's the Bills beginning their drive here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Brown 80! What's that?
They'll try the right side with Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
2nd down, back at the 18-yard line.
Throwing here, Allen. Hits his running back. There's a little bit up to the 21. Stopped by Fourier Oluoku. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's got room to roam here. Inside the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
180! What's that?
Allen now on 1st down. Take him down right along the 30.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
Allen setting up play action. Another one caught by Coleman. And in! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills make it a one-score game before halftime. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
set
Well,
to
probably
kick
still
off.
thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line.
Lou! Hey, Lion! Here we go.
Lawrence with it on first. Looking slant route, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Decent 24.
First down throw, Lawrence. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
6 yards. First down, Jaguars.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
On red.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, son, it's a hunt.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars lead by 15 now.
21,
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Cotterington now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Half. Fight it! Look out!
He'll throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And this is covered by the Jaguars. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, the competition committee, constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Cam Little, the kickoff.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Ty Johnson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Hits the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he's going to cross the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Oh, you could feel the greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No. That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's tackled for no gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Lawrence in the pistol. He's going to push one deep down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take possession and start out at the 6. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Rip, 23.
Now toss it to ETN. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
Hey, Jupiter.
ETN again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
The Jaguars make it a 3-possession game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
Bills 14. Cam Little to kick
All
off
set for the
the
kickoff.
Jaguars.
Little with the honors. Johnson with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Hey, I understand
16.
that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Brown 80. Regular.
They bring their tight end left.
What's that?
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Big strike downfield to Coleman. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple, and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
What's that?
On 1st down, Allen. He beams one deep right side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They send him left out of the slot.
Look out.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down by
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
What's that?
On 4th down, Allen. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on
Even the
downs.
best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hey, easy, route.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Rip.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Cotterington now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
56.
Play action now with Allen. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They kick the running back in motion.
Round 80. What's that?
Again, Allen to the air. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Hey.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Lion. Turn, this one's hot.
They're going to pass it here. That's completed right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got it in the red zone. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Lisa 24.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Taylor wrapped in to pick that one off. And the Bills are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Gun.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Half 85, half 85.
From his own end zone, Allen. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over and over.
Let's go. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
Hey, circle. Take right open. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last